Okay, I gotta fix this real quick. How you guys doing? Give me 1 second. Hopefully that's good. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bo. Goodbye, troll. Let me know if everything looks and sounds okay. Oops. Oh, yeah. I figured you were just busy. Hey, Giles. So I am yellow. I'm going to have to figure that out. Yeah, I had to wipe out my computer this past weekend, and redo it from scratch. So I had to reinstall and reset up everything for 2 businesses. Hey, Aaron. Didn't know it was happening. I announced it twice. It's alright. There'll be another one. You know that. They always come back around. Alright, I'm going to see if I can fix this yellow bar real quick. I went to college for computer science, so I at least know how to do it. Alright, there we go. Now I'm green. So hopefully everybody had a good Valentine's Day. That's why we're on today instead of yesterday, because, of course, yesterday was Valentine's Day. So most people, myself included, were out with the significant other. Alright, gonna give this a few minutes. Let people filter in. So how is everybody? You guys finding your 2022s yet? I haven't really had a chance to even look yet. You think your work is killing me? Or killing you? That's not good. That's usually a sign that it might be time for a new career. Or at least a change of location in your current career. That's why I work for myself, man. I figured out at a young age that working for somebody else was never going to work for me. I think they already are out. You just got to find them. I'm fairly certain the 2022 pennies are already out. You just gotta hit up your banks and start grabbing some rolls or something. I need to do that soon. I haven't done that in a while. I've got... Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? I've got 11 rolls sitting on my desk that have been sitting here for like 7 months. I really need to get through them. I haven't done it because I keep wanting to do it on a coin roll hunting stream. And then I get busy and don't get around to it. So they just sit here. I really need to do that soon.
What? The rolls?
Yeah. Oh. The rolls have been sitting here for like 7 months waiting for me to do a stream. I used to get like once a month. And then like my life just got crazy. Because, you know, running 2 businesses is a little insane. But before that, yeah, I used to do... We would do pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. And we usually did... The quarters not so often because, I mean, $500 a box. But the pennies, nickels, and dimes we did a lot. And then, of course, the coin shortage. A lot of banks still aren't allowing people to get more than like 2 or 3 rolls of quarters. It keeps you somewhat sane. Hey, at least you have something. Some people don't even have that. Alright, we're gonna do this like 3 more minutes and then I'll start getting the beginning stuffs out of the way. Everybody make sure you're in the live chat. Chat of the lively. Hey, Greg. We're talking about sanity and jobs trying to kill us. Your job's killing you too. Sounds like some of you need to get a little change going on. No pun intended, given the nature of the stream. Don't get me wrong though. Doing this frustrates the hell out of me sometimes. Oh yeah, my dad did that for the Air Force for a while, and for one thing, it definitely destroyed his ears. He spent pretty much the better part of the last 50 years with a permanent ringing in his ears. You want to open a local coin shop, make sure you have a whole lot of inventory and a whole lot of capital. Or find a financial backer. The biggest thing you got to remember if you're going to open a local coin shop is, you know, people are going to walk in there sometimes with $50,000 worth of gold expecting you to have enough money to buy it from them. Yeah, and security and locks and bars and really, really good safes. Pick the neighborhood wisely. If I start buffering it all, let me know. I just dropped to yellow again. I'm still trying to get everything after having to redo the computer. I'm still trying to get all the bugs out and get everything smooth again. All right, let's get the beginning stuff out the way. All right, if there's anybody new watching, payments made via PayPal, use cheapskatecoins@gmail.com and use goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App using the same email. You can find the email right below me, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. If you use Cash App, it's going to say Louis Gachera. That's me. You're in the right place. You are allowed, if you're new, to get stuff tonight. You just have to send us an email before the end of the evening. The email has to have your personal information, your shipping information, your channel name, your what payment method you're going to use, and what email you use for it for invoicing, requesting purposes. If you don't get that email in by the end of the night, you won't get anything. Shipping is currently $5.50 to $22, depending on the size of your package. We do whole packages, so if you want to maximize your shipping, just let us know, and we can hang on to your package till you fill it up.
What email is that?
Yeah, make sure you email us if you want it held, though, because if it flies by in chat and we don't remember, don't say you weren't warned and weren't told to email. Registered package. If you want it sent registered, it's the only way to have it insured all the way through the mail. It is a $20 registration fee. So keep that in mind. Do you need to submit your arrest record? Is it interesting or boring? If it's an interesting arrest record, feel free to submit it. If it's boring, then no, I don't need it. Hey, Joe. Here's our Facebook link. Today's lot list is on there. It is the top post. So anybody on Facebook, you can go and check out what we've got. Give the page a follow. I pretty much only use it really for like news and stuff right now and lot lists. Just the name of your probation officer. We also have a mailing list. If you want to be on the mailing list, again, send us an email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com, and say, put me on the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, you get the lot list a few days before every sale. As soon as you get it, you get the opportunity to pre-purchase items. It is still first come, first serve, so if you want something, be quick about it. And all pre-purchases do have to be paid for by Sunday evening. unless you set up arrangements with us first. We understand paydays land weird. Some of you are on fixed incomes. We are willing to work with anybody. It's all good. Reminder, as usual, sometime in March, we still don't have a date yet because of my wife's surgery. We're waiting to find out what date that's going to be, and we have to wait till after it. We are going to be doing the interview with Rick Snow. We will be giving a set of his books away. They are autographed. The way you can win is, first off, you have to be subscribed. So make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. You have to make sure your channel is showing who you're subscribed to, because we will check. We need everybody to submit questions for Rick. Do that through our email and just have the subject heading question for Rick. Anybody who submits a question will be entered into the giveaway. Also, if you buy anything from one of our sales, you're also entered in. But if you buy something from our sales, still please submit questions. We still only have 2. This has been a weekly, we've been announcing this for at least a month now. We still only have 2 questions, so get some questions submitted. This is a family channel, Greg. Keep it clean. Same with you, Aaron. There could be kids watching. Hey, John, how you doing? All right, let's get this thing going. All right, first couple of lots, I'm going to need the main cam. Hello. All right. First lot tonight is a sheet of 4 2003 $1 bills, uncut. Going for $12. It comes in a little folder thing. And there are your notes. I need to pop this up real quick so I can actually see if I'm showing it right. Ah, there we go. So this is going for $12. Hey, Lady Jacks. For an uncut page of 4 notes. US $1 bills. From 2003. They're not laminated. They're in a little sleeve. They're in a sleeve. Oh, they are completely crisp, uncirculated, perfect shape. Let me get that back in the sleeve again without hurting them. Get back in there. Get back in there. Andy Takers, $12. Here's the folder they come in again. It's got the seal on it. Says World Reserve Monetary Exchange. Wow, nobody wants that, huh? I thought sure somebody would have jumped on that. These things are awesome. Last call. It's a great price. It's only 3 times face. And go in the bow.
That's the.
All right, and our next item, I also need the main cam for. All right. So, just a warning on this one. Anybody who gets this one, you're going to be automatically in a medium box. All right, so this is a portfolio collection, a world coin album. Oh, let me get this back up so I can see what the heck I'm doing again. So, it slides out. That's pretty cool. That's the album. Then you open it up and it's got, so like starting off with Australia. And then it's got a page in it that fits 16 coins in little pouches. And these are, let me put something in here real quick. So you can see, get in there. These are of size to fit 2x2s. And then it's got the little, yeah. On each one it's got a list, so you can list what you got in there. So that's Australia. And this is going to Lady Jack's.
That's Lady Jack's.
There's like Canada. There's a lot of countries in here. Oh, no bin. Not going to Lady Jack's. Oh. she prematurely binned. So there's Canada. China. France. Any takers on this at 20 bucks? This is an awesome album, guys. And you don't find foreign albums all that often. Germany. Oh, Lady Jax, are you ready for your set yet? And this is going to Trent.
Grass Trent.
Britain. All right, I'm just going to read off the last few that are in here.
And Trent, that means that you're upgrading, so it'd be another $8 for shipping.
Mexico. Austria. And then there's a couple of blank ones in here so you can add your own inserts in for whatever country. Russia, Turkey. So, yeah. Yeah, you're ready for your set? All right, I will invoice you tonight, Lady Jax, for it. For your 1953 set. All right. Now on to the world of banknotes. That some of you guys kind of like just a little bit. Kicking off 1999 1 won or yen, however the heck you say the Chinese version. Going for $2. You know, that was a little dinged up. I'll do this one for $1. If anybody wants this one for $1. $1. Any takers for $1? Going to Joe off the Cheapskate Coins dollar menu.
Gotcha.
Next up, also from China, a 2005. This one's also a bit dinged up, so I'll do this one for $1 as well. Another dollar China banknote. Why is my camera crooked? Quit being crooked. There we go. Anybody for $1? This thing's exchange might be higher than $1. I don't even know. I don't know what a Chinese yen to American dollar is. Going to Joe. You might be able to take that to your bank and make money off of it. I have no idea. By the way, for anybody who doesn't know, most banks will actually convert any foreign notes to American money as long as they're notes that are still in circulation in that country. If they're demonetized notes, then obviously they won't. Very few banks will do coins. And in fact, the only one I've heard of that will sometimes do it is Bank of America will sometimes do it because they have to ship them to somebody else to get them all processed and everything. It's like this whole thing. And again, same with coins. They have to be coins that are still monetized. Next up, one more from China. 1972 5 Gio fractional. Going for $2. One yen is $0.008. All right. So you need 2 of those to get to 1 cent. 1.5 cents. Going to Joe. Grass Joe. Right, next one up is from Bangladesh. And it is a 2012 2 Taka. Let me get the label out of the way so you can actually see the thing. It is uncirculated and going for $2. And going to Joe.
Gotcha.
By the way, if anybody needs banknote albums, we still got 3 of them.
The big one.
They're the big deluxe 40 or 300 banknote albums. They're $45 each. If anybody needs them. Next up from Belgium. Land of really big waffles. 1966, 50 francs. From Belgium. Going for $2. Any takers? Going to Joe. Congrats, Joe. All right, next two are from Guatemala. First one is a 1994 1 Quetzal. Which I still swear that sounds like a pastry.
Right.
Sounds like a pastry that would have like ground meat in it. Going for $2. And it takers. Got a very cool bird on it. Really colorful. Going to Joe.
Gotcha.
All right, and then also from Guatemala, we have another 1 Quetzal, but this one is from 1974. And again, going for $2. With a cool, colorful bird. In a different position on this design. More centered. And going to Joe.
Gotcha.
I guess you just decided to eat now.
I'm hungry.
So am I. Next up, from Italy, a 1990 1000 Lyre. This one's only slightly circulated, and going for $2. Very interesting artistic notes from Italy. Joe has this one. Anybody else? One for $2. I didn't realize before, those are puzzle pieces. That's an interesting design idea. Huh. All right, moving on to Zambia. (1980 to 88) Series 20 Kwacha. Uncirculated. Going for $2. Haven't you gotten a bunch of banknotes from us?
Who?
Greg.
I don't know.
So you got awesome eagle, you got a butterfly, and this one's going to Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
Statue of a guy breaking the chains. So I get, okay, so you're into him at least a little bit then. I just like them because they have very cool designs. They're like art. All right, this one is a brand new one. It's from my birth year, 1976. This one is a 20 rubles military payment note uncirculated from Russia. Going for $10. How often do you see these things around? And going to Joe.
Where's Joe?
All right, one more lot for tonight for banknotes. It is a bundle. Technically, it's a set. It's a 5 banknote set from Russia. 1961. It is the 1, 5, 10, 50, and 100 ruble. And it's going for $12. There's the 1 ruble. These, of course, are USSR era. So these are technically Soviet Union notes. There's the 5 ruble. So, of course, all of them have the hammer and sickle on them and the CCCP. There's the 10 ruble. That one's got Lenin.
Very colorful banknotes.
Get back in there. Didn't take to fall out.
The 50 is up on the screen while he's fixing that.
Yep, here's the 50. Also Lenin. Pretty sure that's Lenin. And the 100. 1961 year set. I have no idea, but I would not be surprised if it does. Bill asked if their new money has Putin's face on it. This one, by the way, is almost uncirculated. It's not quite, but it's definitely like an AU. Any takers on this set? Soviet Union era. 1961 set. 5 notes, $12. Less than $3 a note. Would I break up the set? If nobody wants it, then if there's only like 1 or 2 you want, I'll do them. They'll be $3 each. You want the 50 and the 100 if nobody takes it? All right, last call for the whole set. If nobody grabs it, Joe's grabbing the 50 and the 100 for $3 each. Which means I'll just change that on here. All right, Joe, you're getting those too. Congrats, sir. If anybody decides you want any of the others that were left, let me know.
I'm putting them back on there.
These are...
Joe's.
Huh?
Joe's.
Oh, the leftovers you put in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got it. All right. That's finished for banknotes. That one's a Trent. That's his outer box. All right, next up, this is just a weird little thing that we came across in a big batch of stuff that we got. Figure somebody might want it for like $2. All right, so this is a small bag of world bimetal coin outer rings and inner cores. I don't know if everything is in here that goes together. I have no idea. You'll have to play with it yourself to see. But I don't know. Something you don't see every day. If anybody wants it for $2, just as like a novelty piece. Or you can like make something out of the rings. Someone was bored. Like I said, I don't even know if these all actually go together. I have no idea. All right, moving on. If anybody said you want that to play with, let me know. All right, next up. All right, so this is a Kennedy Ave Dollar, but I'm just selling it as a piece of silver. So let me pull up a page real quick. If I go yellow for a second, bear with me. All right, so melt on this is $8.46. So I'm going to do it for 54 cents over melt. But it is a 64D, 90% silver Kennedy. And going to Bill Betts. Congrats, Bill. So a little piece of silver for you. All right, next up, from Australia, 2014 $1. Saltwater crocodile, reverse proof, 1 ounce of silver. Going for $35. Someone's OCD coin. Maybe. That is a cool coin. I don't care what anybody says. I've always loved these crocodile ones since they first came out. Any takers? Man, nobody wants the crocodile? All right, moving on. Next up is a 2021 Krugerrand from South Africa. 1 ounce pure silver GMBU. Getting going for $35. If anybody wants both, I'll do both for 60. Save you $10. Make them $30 each. Any takers on one or both? All right, nobody down for the silver rounds right now. All right, moving on. Get those things out of here.
Your license is really bad.
All right, let me see if I can fix this yellow bar again real fast. Oh, both going to Bo. Congrats, Bo. All right, now I'm green again. Awesome. All right. Hopefully we're caught up on chatting closer to the stream at least. All right, next up, going into foreign silvers. Starting off with Mexico. All right, first one, we got 2 available. These are 1968 25 pesos. 72% silver GMBU proof likes. $22 each. I think it's frosty.
It's 40 seconds behind silver.
That's almost like deep proof. That is a gorgeous coin.
Yeah, it's like 40 seconds behind.
Any takers? All right, I think we're like way behind on the stream, so I'm going to be pausing every now and again just to give time for people to get to where we're at and actually say if they want them. Bundle price, I could do 38, I think. Hang on. Let me make sure I'm mathing right. Yeah, I could go 38 if you wanted both. That make them 19 bucks each. So it'd save you $6. Both going to Greg.
Congrats, Craig.
All right. One more from Mexico. It is one of the 10 percenters.
Aaron just said something.
Do I ever come across any of the old 1 reals or the pillar? I do come across the 1 reals every now and again. I just don't grab them because I don't know if anybody's like into them. Hold your package while moving into a new place. Yeah, we can do that, man. Not a problem. All right, so this is a 10% silver 1 peso going for $3.
Who asked that?
Greg.
Okay. Yeah, he already has a package, so.
Anybody for $3? Going to Greg. Greg just beat you, Joe.
Rats.
Oh, I lied. We have one more Mexico. We got a 1953 25 centavos. 30% silver in AU for $4. See if I can get that a little closer. There we go. Going to Joe.
Grass Joe.
Grass Joe.
And Greg's upgrading.
It doesn't like old. Yeah, next time I come across them, I'll grab some.
Greg's upgrading in his package.
Greg, you're upgrading to medium.
No. A small flat rate.
Oh, you're upgrading to the small flat rate. Sorry, I misread the board.
Yeah.
All right, next up we got a couple from Australia. The land down under. First one is a 1942 D. 3 pence. Yeah, definitely, so we can update our info. Let us know your... This has some cool toning on it. Very neat looking toning. 925 sterling silver BU toned. Looking for $6. Beautiful coin. D-mint mark is right there. Oh, 6 pence, sorry. I typoed. It is a 6 pence. My bad. That was a typo. I'll fix it real quick. That way people aren't confused. Being like, he's showing the wrong coin. Thank you for catching that for me. There you go. Now it's correct. 6 pence. 925 sterling silver 6 pence. 1942 D. D as in Denver. Because we made these for them. Any takers at $6? Only typos you like are half price. I bet. Especially because you know if I screw that up, I'll honor it. Yeah, I can do it at 5.
That's great.
All right, and then we've also got from Australia the 1943 D 6 pence. 925 sterling. This one's AU for $5. If I ever come across New Zealand or Australian crowns, oh, I do. Believe me. If I can afford them when I find them, I do, because those things are freaking expensive. That's the big thing, is I do encounter some of those sometimes. I just don't have enough money to buy them. But like, if Rick ever gets them, I can get them on consignment from him to see if you want them. Any takers on this one at $5? All right, moving on to the Bahamas. We have one coin tonight from the Bahamas. It is a 1972 50 cent, 80% silver proof deep cameo. Going for $15. Yeah, I always keep an eye out, man. I will let you know. They're not going to come cheap, I can tell you that. Even low grades aren't cheap. Any takers? And I don't know if it's YouTube or what, but I just went yellow again.
It has to be YouTube. Because I'm not doing anything on my computer.
All right, moving on. All right, next up, we got a handful from Britain. Kicking off with an oldie. Oh, my stack's backwards. Get the right direction. There we go. 1871, 3 pence. 925 sterling silver in VG. Going for $10. Dude, let me do these under the scope. You guys are not going to be able to see anything. Here you go. 1871. That is an oldie. Any takers, $10. All right, moving on. To the 1890. 925 sterling silver in good. Going for $4. It's a heck of a price for pre-1900s silver. And it takers. All right, moving on. Yeah, these are Victorias. Queen Victorias. All right, I think I'm behind you guys again, so if you guys bin one of these and I miss it, let me know what date you're binning. Next up, 1895. Again, going for $4. And this one's going to Aaron.
That's Aaron.
That was the 95, right?
Yeah.
You'll take the 90 as well? All right, awesome. All right, next up, 1941. One sec. All right, 1941. This one is 50% silver. It is an AU and going for $4. Best I could do on the 71 would be $7. All right. Going to Aaron for the 71 for $7. Any takers on the 41? This is the last of the 3 pences, by the way.
Sweet deal.
Well, welcome back. All right, moving on. All right, next up, we are into sixpence. We have got 2 sixpences available today. These are as low as they can go, guys. So I cannot drop anything more off of these 2 coins. 1936, 50% silver in VF, $3. Been a while since I've been able to offer $3 foreign silver coins. And the takers. All right, moving on to the 1942 in extremely fine. Also going for $3. How can you beat that, guys? $3? Come on. Mind you, Teddy Roosevelt. All right, moving on to the final coin from Britain. Back to this one. Oh, nope, that one's going to Joe. Congrats, Joe. 1942 to Joe. New to the channel. Oh, welcome, John. Nice to have you. If you decide to get anything tonight, you can. You just need to send us an email by the end of the night. cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. It has to have your personal information, your shipping information, if you want to use Cash App or PayPal to pay for stuff, and your channel name so that we know it's you for your channel. If we don't get that email by the end of the night, you don't get anything. And the email is right down there below me on the screen. cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. All right, last of the Britain. 1928. Shilling. 50% silver in VG for $4. No, that's only you, Greg. That doesn't apply to anybody else. That's just you.
What?
Is that and your parole officer's name, too? And the takers. moving on. You're just chilling? Hey, the more the merrier. All right, next we are going to Sweden. We have got 4 coins from Sweden tonight. Starting off with a 1911 10 ore. 40% silver in fine for $4.
Maybe easier underneath the scope. On all of them.
Yeah. We'll switch to
Except for
the
the last
scope
one.
for these. There you
That
go.
way they can see it better.
Now you can see better. 1911. Any takers? To my knowledge, we are the largest dealer of foreign silver coins on YouTube.
Yeah.
And pretty much the only channel that does ancients.
When we have them.
Like right now, I do have a bunch of ancients in. I'm just still working on identifying the freaking things. Because I just got them in as a bag. Alright, moving on. Alright, next up. So that was a 10 ore. This is a 25 ore. From 1880.
We will let you know if we need help.
It's more of just like certain characters are just a little bit
Too much?
too much rubbed, so I'm trying to fill in the blanks, kind of. So this one's in VF, going for $9. 60% silver, 1880. That is a gorgeous coin. Yeah, like I've still got a whole stack of Chinese cash coins here that I gotta get done soon. I still haven't done that.
Last call.
Somebody snag this up. This is a cool coin. Come on.
And
Going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
All right, and then we got one more 25 ore. It is a 1946. 40% silver in fine. Going for $4. Fudgy.
And going to
Going to Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
All right, and the final one from Sweden. The 1875 small obverse letters. 50 ore. So this had two varieties, obviously, a small obverse letters and a large obverse letters. If this was the large obverse letters, this would be like a $500 coin. But because it is not, it is VG and $10. 1875.
You barely make the date out. But it is there.
Yeah, you can see it. 1875.
So you can
And believe it or not, that is still at like half of list for this coin.
Put it in a capital N.
Oh God, none of them are capitalized.
Oh.
All right, moving on.
I got it.
To the Netherlands. Kicking off is a 1941 10 cents. It is 64% silver. It is BU. It is toned. It has really cool colors.
You can't really.
You can kind of see it. You can see like the
Yeah.
gold and the red.
And you can see a little green. But it has a lot of cool colors.
Yeah, it looks cool as hell. Going for $4. And it takers. Going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
Next up, we got another toner. It is a 1944p.
And Bill just. bent.
Bill, was that a late bid for the 41 or are you bidding the 44? Mr. Betts.
It's still behind. Like 45 seconds. Yeah.
Okay.
So
this
that's going
one
to Joe.
is going to Joe.
Congrats.
Yeah, we're dealing with some latency here. I mean, we have like probably 45 to 50 seconds of latency.
I already grabbed it.
No, you didn't. It's right here, 44B.
Oh, there was another one.
Yeah, give me the other one back, because the other one's not toned. All right, we also have another one of those that is not toned. It's just a gem BU for $5 for the 44p. This thing's got luster for days. I guess it has a slight toning on it, but this thing is gorgeous. Hey, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
And going to Aaron. Yeah, we're trying to get the latency figured out.
We don't know if it's YouTube or what.
Next up.
Yeah, and then the
Yeah, this one's on here. One sec. Apparently I have one I forgot to put on the list, so I got to put it down at the bottom real quick. All right, so a little surprise coin, because this one was, we forgot to put on the list apparently. 1918, 25 cents from the Netherlands. 64% silver and very good for $4. Going to Joe.
Cross Joe.
All right, back up to where I was now. All right, next up, and the final two Netherlands, we've got two of them. There's one at extremely fine. It's showing 6 seconds on your end. That's not too bad. And one in BU. These are the 1944 P, 25 cents. The EF is $4. The BU is $5. Here's the EF. It's got that cool dark toning. Aaron's taking the BU. There's that one. Any takers on the EF with the cool dark silver toning for $4. Almost makes her look almost like zombie-like,
Right.
in a way. The zombie queen. All right, moving on. We have got one coin from Switzerland. Anybody that's hoping for Russia and Japan, those went in pre-sale. So did Norway and the 3 Canadian rolls.
And the EF.
Oh, okay, Greg's taking the EF.
Cross Greg.
All right, this one is a 1952 half franc from Switzerland, 83.5% silver AU. It's got some toning. You can see the yellow, the blue, the green there a little bit on camera. This one's for $5.
And going to
And
Greg.
going to Greg.
Cross Greg.
Oops. All right. Next up. All right, this one is from the Netherlands East Indies. It is a 1942 S, 1/10 Gulden, 72% silver, Gem BU, going for $5. And going to Greg. Greg jumped on that one quick.
Cross Greg.
Congrats, Greg. And then next up is the 1944 2.5 Escudos from Portugal. $65 silver, extremely fine for $4. And going to Aaron.
Cross Aaron.
Aaron beat you by just a tiny hair. Joe. All right, next up, We have one coin from Panama. It is a 1953 1/10 Balboa. 90% silver, extremely fine for $5 going to Trent.
Right, Trent.
All right, so we covered Netherlands. We covered Netherlands East Indies. We've got one coin. How about from Netherlands Antilles? 1966, 1/10 golden, 64% silver, BU, $5. Netherlands Antilles province. Any takers on this one?
Oh, I guess not.
Nobody likes the Antilles, huh?
I figured that Greg would have jumped on it since he jumped really quick on the. Oh,
All right, moving on.
I have it.
Next up, we got some Canada. Starting with the fish scale 5 cents. I know a lot of you guys like these. And we're starting off with an oldie. 1870 flat rim. 5 cents. 925 sterling silver. It is in about good, and that's why it's only going for $6. Also looks like it's got like a cracked planchet or a lamination or something going on. But this is the flat rim version of it. You know, it's a little bit more beat up than I thought it was. I'll do this one for $4. Anybody want this one for $4?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It looks more like a lamb. So you guys might be getting an error coin on top of it. And I just dropped it to $4. So somebody jump on this thing.
And Greg.
Going to Greg.
Congrats, Greg.
Next up is the 1880 H. H for Heaton and Sons. 925 sterling silver in good. Going for $5. By the way, if anybody's never seen one of these in person, these things are smaller than a US dime. That's why they're called fish scales. Because when they're laying in a pile, they almost look like a pile of fish scales. Good strong strike on the H mint mark there.
Yeah. I think I have to.
Yeah, close. Any takers? Going for $5. 1880H.
I already put it.
All right, moving on to the 1881H. This one's a bit better year. And this one is in a fine. And going for $12. And 925 sterling silver.
Side flip, babe. Side flip.
Some of them are, some of them aren't. Some of the older ones are actually.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot about
I
that.
think it's in good condition for its age. Yeah, this one is a
Flip it over.
flip it like a U.S. coin. I had people for months asking me for these things. Y'all better start jumping on them. This one's going to Aaron.
That's Aaron.
Live chat. You want to be in live for any time you ever do anything having to do with sales on YouTube. You want to be in live to make sure you're getting everything in the proper order. All right, next up, 1889. This one is it a good? Going for $10. By the way, that is in the plastic, not the coin. You're welcome. All right, moving on. Next up is the 1891 in VF. Going for $12. And the takers. Let's see something real quick. Okay, it's not me. This one actually has a slight rotated die as well. It's only a little bit. Very slight. But if you take that and you flip it directly over, it lands like that. All right, moving on. And Cindy says, clashed behind the head a little bit too.
Probably.
1896. This one's also in a VF for $12. Got a little bit of a dark spot on there. All right, moving on.
Sorry, you were messing with them. I couldn't do it.
All right, next up is the 1900 oval O's. There's two varieties on this one. It's in the date. You can have the O's that are shaped like ovals or the O's that are circles, more like a Cheerio. Again, 925 sterling silver. It isn't a VF, but it's hold, so we have it priced as a fine at $8. Hey, you could use it as a pendant. Any takers? Claire. Going to Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
All right. Next up is 1911. This one is in a VG going for $4. Still 925 sterling. This one's got a gold patina toning on it. Anybody? All right, moving on. To the 1912 in VF, or VG, sorry. 1912 in VG for $4.
You guys are allowed to talk.
Man, no love for Canada. So much for people wanting the fish scales. Moving on. To 1913. This one's in a fine, going for $4. I do have a lot because we have people were asking for it, so we got some. Now nobody wants it. Granted, I think half the people that wanted it aren't on right now. All right, moving on to the 1914. This one is in fine. And again, going for $4. Must have been while you were in hiding. Too bad Far North never makes it over anymore. He used to love all of this old Canada stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him around in ages.
Neither have I.
Alright, moving on. To the 17. This one's in a fine, and again for $4. It happens.
I have a rubber band. Bad.
That's a little break on
I'm
me.
trying to transfer from his remote work site to closer to his own. Oh, okay. Alright, moving on. Oh, if you're happy to see him around, tell him we said hi and that we miss seeing him. $19.18. Oh, Aaron just popped in and said he'll take the 14 and 17.
He rejected it.
Okay,
or
maybe not.
rejected it.
Maybe you put the wrong dates in. So again, go for $4.
They're as low as they can go.
There was some wiggle room on some of the older ones. Give me a second, I'll tell you. Let me get through them first.
Still
Alright,
have two
moving
more.
on. To the 19.
No.
20 for all? No.
No. Because there's 11. No. Oh. 12.
Alright, moving on. And then the last one. The 1920. This is the only 80%er in the pile. This one is a fine and $4. And let me see what I could do on a bundle. All right. So, at the regular prices, they would be... Oh, Trent wants the 19.
Okay.
1919 is going to Trent. All right. It would be...
All the ones on the bottom, no. You can't.
Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what they would have been. So, give me a sec. And then... All right, regular price would have been $62 individually. Oh wait, no, 67. I missed one. So I can go. I can knock 17 bucks off that. I can do it for 50 bucks. For all of them.
For all 11.
Should be 10 now because Trent
11.
going. Oh yeah, it is 11.
And Aaron's betting it.
All right, so that makes this one. Yeah. All right, let me get these all marked properly so it makes right math. Alrighty.
The next ones are right here.
All right, next up, we got some Canadian dimes. Starting with a semi-key date. $18.94. 500,000 of these ever made. 925 sterling silver in VG. It does have a scratch, so I have it priced as a good at 35 bucks. But this is a semi-key date for the 10 cents. That's the scratches on the back. That's why it's a drop down and priced as a good. I do have some wiggle room on this, even at that price. So if anybody wants to make an offer, I might be able to do it. So anybody want to make an offer on a semi-key date? Or does anybody think it's worth the full 35? Anybody? All right, moving on. To the 1929. So it's 80% silver in VG for $4. All right, moving on. To the 1939 and fine for $3. 80% silver. Another $3 silver coin.
Oh, okay.
This one's going to Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
And the final dime. 1968. This is the 50% silver year. Extremely fine scratches on the obverse, as you can see. So I'm selling it basically for silver. Going for $2. Anybody want this for $2? Actually, heck, I'll do it for $1. Anybody want it for $1? Since it is a 50%er. Going to Greg for $1.
Greg's like, I'll do that deal.
All right, next up. I'm going to have to switch back to my overhead. Is the 1968 25 cents. Again, 50% silver. This one is a Gem BU proof like. Going for $5. That is a gorgeous coin, folks. Any takers on that one at $5?
You're still 45, 50 seconds behind.
Well, that's to that, not to them. All right, moving on to the final Canadian silver. 1967 BU Goose dollar. This one's almost proof-like. I think it actually might be proof-like, but this one's going for $28. That is a gorgeous goose. Luster. Any takers? Oh, that was a long time ago. I miss being able to buy Morgans that are like, you know, the common date AU Morgans for $15 each. And Silver Eagles for like $15.
A couple dollars.
What's the highest percentage of profit of any silver ever sold by us, or? Oh, you're talking about for you. Yeah, that's why you sit on them. So they go up in values. Last call on this one.
Okay.
Tell you what, I don't want to be outdone by Aaron. I'll do this one for $24. I ain't gonna let Aaron outdo me. Any takers at $24?
Ben.
Aaron says, yeah, I'll take it at 24. Go to Aaron. 24 bucks. Now you see, Aaron, now you just canceled out your sale because now you just bought one at the same price. All right. We are going to take a quick break. And then we will be back. We've got some Canadian large cents. We got the old days that you guys were asking for. Pre-1900s. We also have some post-1900s. Then we got some other cool foreign stuff still on the way before getting into U.S. Including some USA Philippine silvers that I know a lot of you guys like. So stick around. We will be back. All right. I am back. Yeah, down to 6 people. Where'd everybody go? Everybody's gonna miss all of the cool stuff. We haven't even gotten to the showcase coin yet. Where was that? There we are. Okay. All right. Canadian large cents. We're kicking off with the 1881H. This one is in a VF and going for $8. I want to refill that. Or just grab the Pepsi out of the fridge. One of the two. Any takers?
There you
All right, moving on. Next up, 1887. Also in a VF for $8. There's the bundles.
Yeah, but I forgot to label Buren on one.
Oops.
I realized I was like, oops.
All right, moving on. Okay. To the 1892. Also in a VF for $8. Anybody? All right, moving on. All right, now we're into the post 1900s. We got the 1910 for in VG for 6. There's King Edward. All right, moving on to the 1911 and fine for $5. King George. If anybody wants to know if I'm going to do a bundle deal on these, let me know. Because I can. Alright, moving on. To the 1912. This one is in a VF. This one's in a good VF. That's a good high VF. Over $5. That's a nice looking coin.
Yeah.
Joe wants the 1881.
You got it. And congrats.
Alright, moving on.
Joe.
To the 1915. In a VF for $5. That one still got some of the original color to it.
Yeah.
That was a nice looking coin. And almost some wood grain. That one's cool.
What is that?
This is the 15.
Last call.
One second, guys. I'm answering Ramon real quick.
Yeah, he's just working a lot and has had a lot of bad things happen.
Alright. Moving on. If somebody doesn't jump on this one, I'm going to be amazed. 1916 EF Red. Going for $7. Man, nobody. Alright, moving on. To the 17 in VF for 5. This one's kind of got that cool antique look. And this one's going to Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
Next up is 1918. This one's extremely fine toned. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's got like some blue, some red, some orange, some yellow right on the edge. Actually looks really cool. Let them know we're on right now. If you get a chance to pop in. Folks is asking.
Oh my, what?
All right, moving on. All right, and then we've also got a 19 in EF red. Going for $7. All right, moving on. And the last one of these is the 1920 in extremely fine. Did anybody want to know a bundle deal for all of them? Well, all of them that are still available.
Yeah. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sure.
If anybody wants all of them that are still available, I'll do it for $40. That makes everything a straight $4 a piece.
And that makes the $35 one go to 4.
Yeah, that's including the $35 one. The semi-date.
Semi-key.
Modifying planes wings. Cool.
I'll bend that.
All right, deal going to Greg for $40.
Congrats, Greg.
Let me get all of this on here. Alrighty. You are welcome. Alright, next up we've got some British large cent bundles. These are 10 coin bundles for $10. So $1 a coin. Getting weird looks from the customers of the plant I'm drilling holes in. Alright, let's get this positioned a little bit better and get this a little bit better. And focused. There we go. Alright, bundle number 1. You will get a 1904 side flip. Hey, Ramon.
Hi, Ramon.
Yeah, last night was Valentine's Day. So I took Angela out for dinner. So we did the stream tonight instead. Coin number 2 is a 1911. And then a 1916. 1919. 1928. 36. That's 6 of those alone that are King Georges. The older. 39. 47. 49. And the only Elizabeth in this bundle, a 62. Any takers?
On bundle number 1. And going to Joe.
Going to Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
All right. Bundle number 2. You will get a 1907. That's an Edward. 1913. 1917. 21. That looks like Army camouflage. So that's an interesting Woody. Some jungle camouflage going on for that one. Kind of cool. So 31. 37. 44. Also a Woody. 48. There's a 61 that's BU Red Brown. And a 63. Hello, lurkers. Any takers on this one?
Woodland camouflage.
Yeah, that would be closer to a woodland, probably.
Woody.
This is a great bundle, guys. I mean, you're getting that. I mean, that's BU Red on that side, BU Red Brown on that side. You're getting 2 Woodies. One of them that looks like camouflage. $10.
That one.
There's your camouflage coin. That looks crazy. Don't drop that in a woodland area. You might never find it.
Right?
Anybody on this one? Somebody needs to jump on that one. Sure, you got it. Man, nobody, huh? Nobody wants the camo coin? All right. The Russians are invading. I know they were trying to invade the Ukraine again. Yeah, you can trade bundles. You can have that one instead. So the one that Joe got is still available if anybody wanted that one. All right, bundle 3. You're getting a 1908. 16. 18. 22. 35. 37. 46. 48. 61. And 64. If anybody wants both the remaining bundles, I'll do it. Even a bigger bundle deal. I'll do both the remaining bundles for 14 bucks. Joe, if you get it, I'll drop yours to the one that you got already to 7 bucks too. So it'll be $21 for all 3 for you. If anybody wants both remaining bundles, or in Joe's case, all 3. Yeah. It's been that kind of year already.
Yeah.
Anybody want that deal? We're going to move on soon.
I just wanted to rubber band it.
It makes them 75 cents per coin if you get all of them. Hey, chef. I need some dinner. I'm hungry. Going to chef. Hey, chef, both the silver rounds are still available if you're interested in them. I know you like the 4 and silver rounds. It's a 2014 Australia reverse proof crocodile and a 2021 South Africa Krugerrand. They're 35 bucks each. All right. Did you get them? Oh, never mind. I lied. Bo got them. They're not available. You don't get any silver. Go away. My mistake. Yeah, I was wrong, chef. I thought I already sold them. Or I hadn't sold them.
It's...
So I messed up. Bo did get them. Yes.
It's his bad.
I would have figured it out. I would have seen his name on the list and be like, oh, nope, I screwed up.
I can wait for the quarters.
Dude, I've got more quarters in there, even what's on that list. I'll let you know when I get there. All right, next up, this is just some better large cents from Britain. The large pennies. I'm only human. So we got an 1862 Victoria and about good for $5. Anybody who knows, I need to eat. I'm hungry. Anybody who knows British large cents knows how hard anything pre-70s is to get.
He doesn't have a Snickers. But I think you have a good... Or whatchamacallit.
I already ate it. I have some of the little bite-sized Snickers in the bag in the room. Andy Taker's at $5 for an 1862.
Do you want me to grab it?
No. Going to shove.
Grass chef.
Next up's 1863. This one's in a pour, so it's only $4. Maybe you can get a low ball on it. Get that pour 1 grade. But another 60. Any takers at 4. If nobody takes it, I might keep this one. Somebody better take it, because it's probably not going to make it to another sale. Because I don't have this one.
Possibly.
No, that one from us. I don't buy Morgans that are that bad.
It might have been from Dairy Cell.
I don't know. I don't remember ever having one that was that bad that I could possibly land a pour 1. All right, moving on. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. That's going in my Britain book.
Sold the cheapskate.
So this one, who knows how much history this one could have, because we use these here in America too, because we didn't have our own money yet. 1876. This one's in a fine, going for $6. Not as cool as if it would have been at 1776, but still 1876. Exactly 100 years before I was born.
And going to Aaron.
Going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
All right, next up.
Yep.
1966 large penny BU red for $4. We've also got 2 67s
That are BU.
that are also BUs. How many do you see these that look like that? At $4 each. If anybody wants all 3 of these, I'll do it for $9.
But you have to get all 3.
Love to get a large dollar from back then. Talking about an American? Like the old flowing hairs? Anybody? That one's the gem of these. That thing is gorgeous.
Where's that one?
Chef is taking the deal. It's over here. Congrats, Chef.
It's in the middle.
All right. Next up, these are just some more non-silver foreigns, but they're really good ones and hard to get. So the first one is an 1896 British halfpenny in VF. NGC list is 10. We are doing it for 5. Old halfpenny Victoria. Going to Bo. Congrats, Bo. All right, next one is from Morocco. And it is a 1921 Paris Mint, 50 centimes in VF for $2. They wanted to make sure no surface of this coin was left untouched.
Good job.
This one's going to Joe. Congrats, Joe.
Bub. Or, Joe.
All right, next one is a low mintage and an oldie. 1905, 1 cent from the Danish West Indies in VF. 500,000 of these were minted. This one's going for $5. And going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
All right, next up is a 1962 half crown from Britain. It is in BU, and it has got a lamination error on the obverse, and it's going for $10. And I will show you that under the scope. As soon as I find it again.
Was it her neck?
Yeah. Hey, Hidden. How are you, sir? Let me bring it down. So it is actually in her neck. It's cutthroat.
Yep.
It looks like a ding, but it's actually not. Because if you look at it at the right angle, you can tell that's actually peeling up.
Yeah. Right in here, you can see that it's peeling up.
So that little piece actually fell off.
Bullet.
There you go. There you can see the crack.
And it's starting to peel up even more right there.
That's a better angle. You know, plus it's a BU to boot. So any takers on this one? I do have wiggle room on this one if anybody wants to make an offer. Yeah, I barely caught it when I was going through them.
Eight.
I can do 8, Bo. Going to Bo for 8. Kratzer. All right, and then the last of these is a 1911A 10 Heller German East Africa. Extremely fine, 500,000 minted. NGC list is $40. We are doing it for 20. That is a rare coin right there, folks. Any takers? Going to Aaron. Right before Aaron said Ben, Angela whispered to me, "If nobody takes it, I want it." Congrats, Aaron. All right. Next up, we have a little bundle. A little mini bundle. Going for $2.
That was all stuck together, so I don't know.
It is the 19... Oh, here we go. The 1944 5 centavo U.S. Philippines. This is nickel clad. It is not silver. But it is BU. The 44S BU 5 centavo. And this is going to Joe. And then, Joe, you are also getting the 45. That's in a VG, though.
Congrats.
We do get them on rare occasions, but that we definitely don't get them often, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Trust me, I would love to be able to get that kind of stuff a lot. Because I know you guys get tired of the...
Normal
You know,
stuff.
constantly just seeing like Britain and Canada and Australia and
Sweden.
all that. We would love to be able to get the better stuff. It's just, you know, supply is limited right now. But it's starting to get better. It's picking up again. All right, next up. Back to silver. 1944 Denver. 10 centavos.
Two.
USA, Philippines. No, it's not. That's 20. 75% silver BU for $5. Can't remember the last time you got Philippines coins. I don't know. When was the last time I got Philippines coins?
We've had some in. Almost every cell. Almost.
Any takers on this one? $5. Be a min. Wow, nobody wants this one?
Okay. Whatever.
All right, moving on. To the 1944 Denver 20 centavo. 75% silver BU, USA, Philippines for $7. So now Cindy will be right back and Ramon will be right back. I think they're cahooting.
Right?
Only thing you don't have is Philippine pesos that are BU. Yeah, those are tough to come by in BU, especially considering a lot of them ended up in the ocean.
Yeah, and that's glaring.
All right, moving on. No, you said be a minute. 1944 S 50 centavos. 75% silver AU for $7.
And
Going to Joe.
Congrats, Joe. Oh, the other two.
Can you ban both the BU Philippines for 10? Yeah, I can do that. So the 10 centavo and the 20 centavo are going to Philip for $10.
Congrats, Philip.
All right. Next up, we got two Wheaties. I'm going to link them both. 1936 BU Red, Denver. $10. And the plain date, BU Red for $10. These are both Gem BU Reds. If anybody wants both, I can do both for 18. Saves you $4 if you get both. These things are gorgeous. These would be a proud addition to anybody's wheat cent collection. No, you do not. Like 50s and 40s are more common, but getting into the 30s, no.
Or 20s.
It probably went through somebody's laundry at some point. That happened to a lot of these old coins. That one, however, is gorgeous all the way.
Last call.
Yeah, that one might have been. Tell you what, I'll sweeten the deal since Cindy realized that one's cleaned and I missed it. Let's see. I'll do both for 12. Drop another $6 off of it. So you're basically paying for this one and getting this one for free. Pretty much.
No. The other one for 4.
Except for I always put them below list.
Oh.
Definitely worth it just for the D. Somebody grab it. Pepsi. Last call, then we're moving on.
Can you put it back to what I...
All right, moving on. Give me it. Next up is a 1869 nickel 3-center. Whoa. Too close. A little too close.
Yeah, you moved it in for the...
This one is in a VF going for 20 bucks. If you don't have a nickel 3-center in your collection, you really should. Oh no, definitely call it out if you see it. If I miss something, don't be afraid to tell me that I missed something. Be like, hey, you are blind as a bat, dude. Go on a bow. Grass bow. Because I am only human. I am not perfect. I miss stuff.
Everybody misses stuff. Oh, he said never mind.
So you don't want that one, Bo? All right, back to that one. So this one is still available. 1869 nickel 3-cent VF. Any takers? Looking for 20 bucks.
I guess the trolls are out in force tonight.
All good. I want to get a good collection of these at some point. I really like these coins. I think they're neat. I kind of wish they would have used this design for the silver ones because I like this design better than the silver.
Yeah. And then use the silver ones for those.
Alright, moving on.
I don't know why you handed it to me.
Have it.
Over there.
Next up, we got some American silver. About an 1853 arrows at dates, seated Liberty dime. DDO. This one's going for 20 bucks. It's in a VF. Oh, half dime, sorry. Seated Liberty half dime. I typoed. I forgot to put the half in. So this is an 1853 arrows at date, Seated Liberty half dime. VF, 20 bucks. Oh yeah, I didn't even catch that. It's got a die clash in the up in the word states.
Yeah. Cool.
Good eye, Cindy.
Aaron's like, Ben.
Go to Aaron. See, that's why I like having Cindy around. She catches stuff like that all the time.
Put that in again. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, you were the one that said you've never seen a half dime before. Well, now you own one.
Yes.
Is this actually a dime this time? Yes, it is. All right, awesome. Figured I'd make sure. All right, next up, we got an 1875 Seated Liberty dime. It is really a dime this time. This one's an extremely fine for 15 bucks. That is a good looking coin right there. Check that out. That is a beaut. And going to Philip.
Congrats, Philip. Left arm clashed. I don't see it, but...
Yeah, I don't see it. I'll have to take your word for it. Philip can look for it when he gets it in.
Yes.
Philip, Cindy says there's a clash in the left arm. All right, guys. Showcase coin. This is the Uber coin of the evening.
And clash reverse on the rate.
1856 Seated Liberty quarter, 90% silver, AU. 120 bucks.
Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it in.
This might be slightly cleaned. So, I do have some wiggle room on this one if anybody wants to make a counter offer. But if I can get 120 out of it, I'd like to, considering it's still less than half of list. But that is still a gorgeous coin. Like I said, though, even if it is very lightly cleaned.
Probably just got through the washer. Okay, that's so blurry.
I know, I'm trying to get it focused.
There you go.
But like I said, I do have wiggle room on this one if anybody wants to make an offer.
Even lightly circulated makes it look like that.
Honestly, if this was in somebody's pocket and it rained at the time, that's enough that it could do this to a coin. Anybody.
Or went through the wash.
Oh no, it is still very much AU in the details, that's for sure. I mean, full face. You've got all the tiny little stripes in the top of the shield.
I have everything.
Look at that.
Everything is so perfect. Perfecto.
The only bit of wear that I even found was just at the very highest points.
That's on her head, right?
I can do 110, Aaron. Absolutely. And we'll split your payments in half.
Okay.
Just for this, Aaron, or do you want your whole total split in half? Hang on, I'm still showing the coin off to everybody here. That is gorgeous.
Aaron, was it
Sold
just half
Aaron.
of this coin or half of your whole thing?
All right, Chef, are you still on? Whole total? Okay.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Mr. Chef, are you still out there? Yeah, it is gorgeous. It was actually double nickels that realized that it was clean because he had asked to see pictures of it, and then I took a closer look and I was like, oh yeah, it actually that could be lightly cleaned, yeah.
I already put it.
All right, well, hopefully Chef is paying attention because we're to the coins that he wanted. All right, these first 10, we actually have 2 of each. And I'm going to do a deal real quick, so bear with me. So don't bin yet. These are the 2004 silver state quarters, the silver proofs. So you got Texas, Iowa, Michigan, Florida, and the Wisconsin. I have 2 of each available. If anybody wants the whole year set, I will do it for $35. That drops each one to $7. So if you want the deals, just say bin year. Again, these are the 90% silvers.
Then one.
So, Chef, you want the year?
Probably.
The year deal?
Where is it? Oh.
Right here. Okay, we got one of the year going to Greg, and I'm waiting for Chef. Okay,
yes.
and one going to Chef. All right. So let me do this real quick. Get these on there.
Greg. Okay. Paste, and it automatically goes.
I know, I was making sure I had enough rows highlighted.
Congrats, guys.
All right. Same deal. Also 2 available for the 2005s. So $8 a piece or $35 for the year. We have 2 of the years available, or 2 of each one available. One year going to Chef.
Got Chef.
Anybody want the second?
Apparently not.
Any takers on the second one? Or any of the individuals?
You're welcome.
Joe wants the California.
You got it.
Anybody else? It leaves West Virginia, Kansas, Oregon, and Minnesota. All right, guys, I'm giving Chef first whack at these, so wait until he answers. All right, if anybody wants any more of those, let me know. All right, Chef, they weren't on the list, but I will do the same deal, $35 per year. We also have the 06s. Nevada, Nebraska, Colorado,
Dakota.
South Dakota, North Dakota. So $35 for the year. And we've got the 07s. Wyoming, Montana, Washington, Utah, and Idaho.
So, Chef, did you want either or? Then the 06? Got it.
Well, that's Aaron.
Oh, wait.
He said if Chef doesn't, he'll take it.
Okay. Did you want
So
the
you'll take the 07, or are you going to let Aaron have the 06? Okay. Yep, he's letting Aaron have it.
Okay. That's what I kind of figured. X2.
All right, so that was 35. Aaron for the 06.
Yep.
Chef for the 07.
Yep.
All right.
Last coin of the night.
And then again, if anybody wanted any of the other 2005 silver proofs, let me know. All right, last coin from the list, though. 2008 Martin Van Buren proof deep cameo dollar. Going for $4. From the presidential proofs. And going to Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
All right. Items that are still available for my latecomers. All right, banknote. We have the 1990 1000 Lyre Italy. That is the only banknote still available.
Well, we still have the
Oh.
one banknote bundle that
Hang on.
actually has
So this one is $2 if anybody wanted it.
1, 5, and 10 left.
And then from the Russian banknote bundle,
We only have the 1, 5,
Joe
and 10.
bought 2 of them individually because he already had the others. So the... let me ring this up. From the bundle, these are Soviet Union, Russia, 1961s. We have the 1 ruble, 5 ruble, and 10 rubles still available. They're $3 a piece. So if anybody wants these are still available. Soviet Union era. So if anybody wants any of those banknotes, let me know. And then the weird little bag of coins pieces. This was the bimetal rings and cores for like $2. It's still available if anybody wants it. Again, I don't know if these cores go to these. They very well might. You'll have to check if you get it. It's just something neat to play with, I guess. If anybody wants it. So that's $2 if anybody wants that.
We have
All right, foreign
for
silver.
Australia.
Yeah, foreign silver. We have 1 Australia left. It's the 1943 D6 pence AU at $5. Bahamas, we have the 1972 50 cents, 80% silver proof decam is $15. Britain, we've got 1, 2, 3 of, well, hang on, 2 silver Britons, the 41 3 pence and the 36 6 pence, and then the 28 shilling are still available. Those are the silver Britons. For Sweden, the 1911 10 ore is still available.
Night, Bo.
Have a good night, Bo. Thanks for coming in. And then also the 1875 small letters obverse 50 ore Sweden is still available. For Netherlands Antilles, the 1 Netherlands Antilles coin is still available. 1966 1/10 gulden BU. The 1894 10 cent Canada is still available.
It's the semi-key date.
Yeah, it's that semi-key date. 500,000 of them ever minted. And it's only $4.
No, it was 30 something. I changed it. I don't remember.
Huh?
I changed the prices on those. I think it was like 35 originally. Because you were doing a bundle. Oh, wait, no.
It accidentally, I think when we did the bundle for the 5 centers, we accidentally changed that one too. And then we've also got
we got it, Greg.
we also got the 1929 10 cent Canada still available. The 1968 25 cent Jim BU Proof Light Canada is still available. The 1863 large penny from Britain is still available.
Ow.
The 1936 Denver and Philly BU Red wheat cents are still available. And I did those as a bundle for $12 if anybody buys both of those wheat cents. All right, Greg's taking the Bahamas. 1869 nickel 3 cent is still available. And then from the silver quarters, We had the
What?
which one was it? Everything but the California for the 2005s is still available.
Bahamas.
How much is the Canadian key date? Let me check real quick. I gotta look on my Facebook real quick to the original list.
That one. Yeah, 35.
Yeah, 1894, 10 cents. 925 sterling silver VG. It is scratched on the reverse, so we have it priced as a good. 500,000 minutes, semi key date. I was asking 35, but I can take offers.
Take the 4 silver quarters too.
All right, one sec. Let me deal with one thing at a time real quick. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I haven't even marked his Bahamas yet. Bahamas was Greg.
Yeah, and Greg said that he'll take the 4 silver quarters.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm trying to find that Canadian again so I can fix it and then link it.
Right there.
There we go. So there is that semi key date. And then
The rest of the 4 silver quarters, which are right there already.
oh, I could have just put his name on that one.
That's what Greg said.
All right, and the other 4 silver quarters to Greg. Oops. Got it. And Philip. As soon as I find it, I will show you that. That's the dime. 1894, 500,000 mintage. Again, it does have some scratches on the back, so that's why we priced it as a good, not as VG. But we will take offers for it. Didn't we? Was there anything else anybody wanted that I listed off?
As you broke the rubber band as well. Last call for everything.
Greg, I'll message you and let you know what your bindle, what your bindle, what your total was.
Joe wants to know what's the lowest. On
Yeah, I'm looking. Could you do 15?
Okay.
$5 off, 15 bucks.
You
All
got
right,
it.
going to Joe for 15. guys. Thanks for coming out. Give us a little bit to get all the invoices out, as always. Greg, like I said, once we have your total, I'll message you on Facebook and let you know. And then you can let us know if you need it split in half or not.
Oh, he told us to.
Well, you said he might.
Oh, okay. Where's the coins? Why do you have them?
Because I was just going to put them in the leftover.
Don't you normally put these in there too?
Yes.
Oh.
So, all right, everybody have a great night.
Bye, guys.